Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to Quickie Reviews. Today we're talking about the new Power Rangers movie. So right off the bat, I thought one of the big strong suits of this movie was the cinematography. Every shot felt very intentional and they must have had those storyboards down. There was some clever comedic moments I thought. They would creep up right behind the serious moments, so they always kept the levity going. It never got you too worried, even though there were drastic situations that they had to get themselves out of, and lots of breathtaking moments, these thrills that you would get from a Marvel film or a DC film. But it's Power Rangers, you know, they stepped their game up from the 90s. I like the soundtrack a lot. The score was decent. The only beef I had with the music was when they put the 90s theme back on. I had to lower the volume down, cringe one time, you know, but whatever, it's fine. So when they finally got their suits, I like that they made them earn it. They didn't give it to them in the second act. They really made them work for it and respect each other as teammates and respect their duty as Rangers and what that means as far as protecting the Earth and protecting the galaxy. I thought the movie was well paced. They kept it going beat by beat, and they showed while telling ramp up, ramp up, ramp up until finally they're in a giant robot alien suit fighting a gold monster with these giant wings. It just lets you take your time with it, and it's got these weird characters like Alpha 5. He's still super strange, but they kind of updated the tone of his humor to fit the new tone of the modern movie audience. I thought Bryan Cranston was a surprise good fit. I mean, of course the guy's super talented, but what was he going to be like as Zordon? He was this grumpy old man who was going to betray the Rangers, but in the end got his redemption by bringing one of our characters back to life. I'm not going to spoil it completely. Next we got Rita, Elizabeth Banks. She was batshit crazy in this movie. Even felt a little out of place, but she's a 65 million year old alien who's trying to take over the world, so sure, why not? Let her be a little off color. Let's see, the putties, they had a nice upgrade. Big rock monsters instead of silly men running around in silver suits. I thought the fight in the town was madness. It was a very exciting scene. I loved it. Liked the action, the teamwork that they used between the Rangers. I liked the use of that. It wasn't just a bunch of one-on-one, look at me, look what I can do. So as far as putting out such a weird movie, I don't think any studio would greenlight such a movie without the huge following it had from the 90s and the dozens of spin-offs and all the series that they put out. But I think if you didn't watch it growing up, I only watched the first few seasons until they put out the first movie. I think you could still enjoy this movie without having seen that. It's just really strange and you gotta roll with it. So it's not quite on par with the Marvel films, but it's sort of like a cousin. You know, they're getting there. They're working on it, and they might not get a second one. I heard that ship kind of went south, but hopefully it made enough money overseas. Hopefully the studio has enough faith to put out another one, because I think there's a lot of potential in this series. Regardless that it's kind of for kids or teenagers, it's a little silly. They still did a good job, a good performance, a good execution. So that's my review, Power Rangers. I'm Diesel Time. Like and subscribe. Rasqache Art, doing it big. Peace.